issue right now.
FNX going to be the one to go to window this time, and 3 players in B, which says to me, aggressive on catwalk. So VP called the timeout. You have to talk about this, Henry. It also gives the other team a chance to change things up as well.
Yeah, it means that obviously the terrorists are going to adjust. They're going to try something new, maybe a set piece just to get them some life back into the game. But if you go aggressive, you change what you're doing up and you find that 1 kill, that's amazing. The bomb is towards B apartments. This is a change of pace for them. Pasha holding middle, Bialy, he's the decoy. He's going to go towards that A ramp area and try and distract, try and get that first kill for his teammates. He's a great AK-47 player. If he can get 1 kill, that'll be enough to stop rotations momentarily. Allow his teammates to make their entry to the B sides. And there it is, something to work with.
Pasha again to clear out that ladder. He has been good at that position, at that job. And there it is. Entrance in, they change it up. Cold only gets 1, traded by Neo. That's big. Neo's been a little bit slow in this game, but that's a very important kill because with bomb down, first off, they've gotten more than 2 kills finally in a round, but also a bomb down. And a man advantage, only a man advantage now. It was 2 as FNX pulls 1 back, but in this post plant and Fallen, he's sitting way back so far on this. Got lots of money on this CT side, but at the same time, play the long game, play the odds.
That's very well calculated from the VP. They've kind of assessed what's going on. They said, okay, well, these guys are giving us middle for free. Let's start using that. Let's actually just don't spend all our players towards that area. We'll focus on the B side of the map. Bialy's there for the lurk towards A, and they managed to actually have some sort of awareness as to how they're holding the B side as well. This time they have the Molotov towards the van. That hooks for out of position. He gets taken down. They're trading effectively in that one. Taz drops. I don't think that was worth it, but still a ton of money available for the CTs. Like I said, no one really dying. So weapon saved, and we go into round number 23. VP have hit double figures now. 12-10 is the scoreline. And they found something. Pause has paid dividends. But is it going to be enough to carry them forward? Because SK Gaming, this is the change for them. Double AWP set up, Cold Zero and Fallen. I think everyone's pointed it out this tournament. This is one of the scariest AWP combinations in the world right now. Maybe next to JDM and Simple.
Yeah, I mean, that would be another one that's quite potent and scary. There's no question about that, as Taco is going to try and take back catwalk. Pasha with the smoke heading toward the top of jungle. This time it's mid-control gained again, but not as aggressive and not on B. It's Palace where most players currently reside. 2, in fact, in total with Neo and Taz. Bialy just getting onto that A-ramp position. Fur, he's the one this time playing on top of balcony, but toward that shadow position forward in the site. And that smoke that went down, Pasha's going to take advantage of it and at least get close. So if FNX puts some fire toward the front of the site, when they do enter toward Palace, he's there to trade it. He's easily capable of taking that shot down and Fallen. Smoke's gone on aim, but now they go. He's got 1 on Taz. Neo, he's gotten 1 in return though, and Pasha, there's the trade kill, but Fallen and Taco are still making this offset in favor of SK. Flash will push the EWP back further. 51 seconds, bombs drop just on the edge of the balcony inside of A, but Bialy, because there is no further utility, okay, there is now. Snacks just picked up a smoke. I was gonna say, there is no smoke to go towards CT. He has to cover it off with the gun, but that pickup of the smoke on the way through for Snacks means he can now turn elsewhere, and they can get the bomb down safely. Still Cold wants to find the angle. Bialy tries the spray, late spray, and that gives it up. Cold's got the AWP. It's on to just Snacks, 1 versus 3. He's capable, he's clever. He hasn't got much room to work with, and the shot's given away. He knows exactly where they are, and they know exactly where he is.
Distance of booking themselves in the grand final. VP up against it. There will be coming in upgraded pistols, no armor, 3 smokes, and the bomb's going towards A-ramp. Pasha and Snacks potentially going to be doing the A split. Coming in from under part of connector, I'm guessing. We're getting to the crescendo now, Matt. This is where the tension starts to build and the pressure is firmly against VP.
Absolutely, after that reset as well. I mean, 13 rounds SK. If you don't pick up this gun round, or excuse me, the next gun round, you're in a world of trouble. So Taz jumping down, he's going to try and enter in quickly on this as the flashes come in. That'll push them back slightly, allow some form of entrance, but just above the smoke. Fallen, it's their own smokes used against them. He knows how to read it. He knows how to take down Taz. Cold's going to get Pasha. And this round, I'm afraid, is also going to SK. Bomb drop, that'll confirm it. And it's going to be 14 rounds for the Brazilians.
Neo as well, they'll be struggling. They can get AKs, they can get armor. Neo actually can't because he was less than $3,700 to get the AK and head armor combo. He can't do that, so he's actually opted for the Tech 9 head armor. Get some smokes, get the Molotovs, try and help out his team in that fashion, but still, like he said, this is looking firmly in the favor of SK. Now they start mixing things up. 2 players towards the Palace, aggressive of course, and they get their first shot. It's Further takes down Taz. Hard work done, they can fall back now. And that double orb setup, the two turrets just wait on either bomb site.
And a gun down in Palace, it would be lovely if Neo could pick that up, having only the Tech 9, but he's at middle. So that's not going to be a factor as Snack starts to push through the smoke. Two smokes, one at the bottom, one at the top. Jump up on the box, clear out the stairwell. FNX playing at Sandwich instead. But they've rotated Fallen over early and Snacks to clear out jungle. His teammates to follow in with the guns. FNX, does he find one from this position? They've already spotted him up. They've already taken him down. VP's pulled it back slightly. Neo, a flash through the smoke and the Tech 9 still in play, but so close is Fallen, but blinded up. Neo gets him, and now a two-man advantage to work with. Snacks has never had to move. He just needs to hold the rotations. And he now knows that Taco is toward jungle with that kill in Bialy. That information is relayed. Still no bomb plant out of this, and Taco, he gets Pasha down right away. Neo's got an AWP picked up, so there's at least that to work with. But look at Cold's position. As soon as Snacks budges, that AWP's primed.
He knows he's there. He heard the footstep as well, so he doesn't really need to face it. He'll just play the time down. And I'm not sure if they'll go for the plan here. Is it safe to do so? It has gone down, so now it's up to Snacks. He knows there's a player coming from this connector area.
And Neo, that's the AWP picked up. That's so big as they take Cold Zero. Virtus Pro, a very, very important round. They'll pick it up, 2 to survive, but money to buy.
Unfortunately for them, though, Taco has $16,000. This round means everything. It's must win at this stage, Matt. They have to win this round. There's no two ways around it. If it goes in the favor of SK Gaming, not only do they get map point, that's it. The VP are completely reset. They'll have no money, and it's almost guaranteed that SK will go on to the final. So still, they get one round, but still a lot of work to do here for VP. The A approach does work, and they actually lost that first pick as well towards the apartment. It was very well recovered. And great play from Snacks as well. Like I said, hearing that footstep towards shore was everything.
But so much investment. You mentioned that 15K. It's almost down to nil at this point because he's had to buy out his team out so much. So Virtus Pro actually have a decent chance if they win this themselves to do the same in reverse. They'll force potentially, but Taz going to start off FNX. Neo gets around the corner, no scope inside ladder room. Again, they take that position and Fallen has to come up large. Look at the amount of utility on him. He's going to burn alive. Snacks jumps over to make sure of it. And suddenly Virtus Pro are finding life late. This game is far from over as Fur.
Yeah.
He can't do anything to deny this plant from Bialy. Sure, throw a nade, do some damage down to the 19, but it's a 5 versus 1 now as Neo in that ladder room finds Fur retreating.
Screw the defaults, just stick together, get on the sites nice and quick, and let's use our firepower in our favor. SK Gaming can't find a single kill this time. His double orc setup, like you said, cost him so much. The money has been depleted. Cold Zero is trying to stay alive, but he's been given away now. He's towards the kitchen zone, and he's got the AWP in hand. Does use the smoke to cover CT spawn, so he should survive here, but there is players coming from the apartment, so it's up to Pasha. If they can find this kill, that'll be absolutely massive and gives them something to work with going forward. Still so much to do, but this is a great start.
He's gonna get it, Pasha.
No, he's not!
Oh, Cold! What a shot to save himself. Flash out, Taz is still close shoulder peek. He wants more Cold, but he just wants to stay alive. That's the primary goal. And he's going to do it as well. So the AWP will get Mag 7, for Taco instead. So a bit of a different, kind of a curveball in that sense on how they approach this economic long game to try and complement the AWP at the same time. And Taco's going to take that Mag 7 as close as possible on entry at A site.
Yeah, they get some money strong here, trying to build themselves around the orb. Old Zera towards the B site alone. He has got backup from shore, but it's actually Fur's in the underpass, so that's interesting play. This is now back to basics for VP. The full default coming in, holding the map. They're not sure what they're up against. The money has been very difficult to read so far, but they know a weapon has been saved, but it's Taco. Mag 7 takes down Bialy. He's by himself as well. It's a bit of a blunder, but he was the decoy once again. The bomb is actually making its way towards middle. Snacks and Co coming through the connector.
Pasha as well is going to wrap right around. Neo taking 2 on the way through. The man advantage turns, but Cold Zero's there to catch off Taz as soon as he walks out of Palace.
What?
And Fallen, the jumping scout. How do they always manage to get jump shots, SK? He's avoided the flames as well. They haven't gone far enough, but here we go. Trigger discipline, flex the biceps, Pasha with 2, and it is a one-on-one. Fur manages to get his teammate in the meantime. Bomb still down to the front of A-Main, and Fur's gonna hold it.
The previous was one of them. They have 1 AK, 1 Galil, 3 Tech 9s. What's the play? All 5 players committed to the A side of the map. It's going to be the smoke execute to try and keep the dream alive here. And it's come right down to the wire once again. Did VP have anything left?
Do they at all? The AWP still being carried over all the way to this round. Remember how close Cold came to dropping down Fallen? Top of the stairs, smoke out to move him back, and no one aggressively inside of the site for the SK defense this time, which means Virtus Pro, they've got a little bit of room to work with, and they're going to try and take it. Is that gap in the smoke enough for Quallen? Apparently not. A second smoke comes out to take it away, but he's going to spar off. He's going to go in straight up with a lance on a horse right now and try and jar into them with the AWP. He does manage to hit one as well. He's still alive. How is he still alive? Pasha finally silences him down, but they've only got one left. It Snacks. He's found Fur. There is still a chance, but it's a desperate one. Smoke out towards CT. He's got the bomb. A flash on Cold Zero. That actually was misthrown from his teammate, but there it is. Taco's closed it. It's K, the defending champions, will return to the finals.
A series worthy of the grand final. You can see the look on Talon's face. They came so close here. Against all odds, they win Cobble. The new curveball doesn't work out for them, but we knew this game was going to be good, and it delivered on all fronts. VP coming to life towards the end there, but just couldn't do enough. That hard reset. Pasha in the 1v1 couldn't win it. And the wall from SK Gaming on the CT side, we said it would be a good map, and it suddenly delivers.
Delivered absolutely well, and so many highlights in this game, so many back and forths. The force buys. Cobblestone was a classic. And what a series overall, and hats off to Virtus Pro. They've had a lot of troubles in 2016. They make the semis here. It's been a year since they did so at a major, and they played their absolute hearts out. I have to say, Taz was excellent. Snacks in this game always on. Always on Mirage, a factor. And he was again here, but SK is just too much right now.
Absolutely. It was just an amazing series. Great semi-final and SK Gaming back at the grand final. We have one more semi-final today. That's against Fnatic and Liquid, another headline series, and we'll find out who comes to play SK in that final.
Well, Red Eye is on stage and ready with the winners. SK back into a final, this time under the new org. It's Fallen that he's with.
Thank you very much. Yes, Gabriel, congratulations first of all. Another grand final, well done.
Yeah, that's great. That match was one of the best matches we ever played. They played super well, so did us. That was a very intense game. I hope you guys liked it.
We certainly enjoyed it. Heart rate thumping for us. What's it like to play in a match like that?
Yeah, the feeling is unique. When you play a team like Virtus Pro, you'll never know what they're going to do. They are a team that try to fake a lot of stuff. They are a very strategical team, so it's pretty difficult to read them. So we just had to keep our composure, and the emotions were all over the place as we lost the first map. Nuke went our side. We played super well. I think Nuke is still decided, so if teams pick Nuke, you have the advantage to start CT, so I think it's good. And Mirage is the home for both teams, I guess. They're super good on this map, so was us, so rare. So that was insane.
Yeah, were you surprised by just how well they played on Cobble and beating you on your own map?
Yeah, so what they did is they played super passive as CT, and we didn't have the right tools to beat it. So we played a little wrong on our T side, but it's all credit to them as well. It's super difficult to beat them as CT, so props to them.
Yeah, and then 9-6, you're 9-6 down in the last map as well. Half time, you guys, I saw you talking. You were really animated. You were really talking to the guys. They were all silent. You were the one talking for what seemed like ages. What were you telling them?
So the first map, I was on the same mentality as I was on the third. I felt I would won this map 100% of the time, so that was what I was trying to pass to my team. I told them, guys, we're losing 5-3. We lost the first round because we missed the smoke. We lost the second because of a mistake. We're going to win this. So as soon as we paused it, I told them we're going to win 16-5. Let's do all rounds because we can do it. So I just trying to hype up my team and make sure they're confident.
Okay. And in terms of looking to the forward, to the finals now, it wasn't the perfect match for you, was it? There were mistakes, there were things that you can do better, and we know that you can do better. So what are you going to talk about overnight and get ready for the final? Yeah,
we're going to talk over our mistakes, just small things that sometimes cost rounds. But basically, we need to keep playing our games and maybe do a little better reads on our opponents as we fail on T-side on Cobblestone. But we have to rest, we have to prepare ourselves for next match. We're going to play Liquid or Fnatic. Both are great teams. Of course, Fnatic's favorite, and we are waiting for a duel between SK and Fnatic, right? So let's do it.
That's what you want. One final question. Last word for Virtus Pro, just some words for such a great tournament from them.
Yeah, we just have to congratulate them. Those guys are legends. You guys here, the Polish crowd, and everyone should be very proud from Team Virtus Pro because they rock.
Okay, thank you very much. Well done. SK Gaming through to the semi-final. Well done, Gabriel.
Thanks very much, Paul. Fallen there. Of course, the crowd did aid them in their victory as well. There was an uproar as soon as SK picked up that 16th. It's good to see Lanxess supporting both teams. Virtus Pro have fallen, gentlemen, and it does come down to that Mirage I mean, it's so fresh in my mind, so I want to start talking about the end of Mirage. I guess we should probably rewind and start with the beginning. It looked promising. Can we talk about pistol rounds, Janko? Because it's happened again and again.
Yeah, the Virtus.pro finishes this match with winning only 1 out of 6 pistol rounds, and it was in the second half of Nuke where the game was pretty much over. They didn't even convert it into a 3-0. They lost the anti-eco round then, so it's extremely difficult. We talked about it after the previous map. For them as a team, the way they work, they really benefit a lot from that strong start, and each time they had to claw their way back into the half, into the game. It's been like this for them throughout the tournament, not just in this particular match.
That was the map, though, where I think it cost them the most, because on that CT side there, if they can get that pistol round, they can do so much on this map. They can win this map. This could have changed everything. It would really put a lot of pressure on the guys from SK when they're on their CT. So I think that's the one that they'll really look back on, and that cost them big.
And there were just a couple, like just a few rounds in particular that do stand out. You know, that Pasha pistol round on Nuke. There was that shoddy by Semler from LG, or excuse me, from SK, that, you know, we saw a jumping scout from Fallen, a couple of pistols, and they managed to pick it up.
The one saved AWP did make the difference at the end, right? And that is what, you know, that is why teams will aggressively hunt down players who are holding on to rifles, is that one AWP allows for coldzera to pick up a kill. It also allows for Fallen to have room to work. Cold draws attention to himself. Fallen's there with the jumping scout. Taco at the beginning with the Mag 7. I mean, everything falls into place for SK. It feels, in both of these teams, there's a bit of an element, you know, of the plow going on there, where in VP's case, right, they'll just kind of roll over people. But for SK, once that first shot comes in, sometimes it just feels inevitable. Like everything else just falls into place and it all just locks down. So this is why they are a championship winning team.
Virtus.pro hit, well, the figurative wall. That's what Henry G described it as once the Brazilians got to their defensive side, Janko. Can you talk as to why these problems were encountered? They were getting some mid-control. They were trying these defaults. Why did they just keep hitting this